Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jess the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Jazwares Spartan Collection Hero Spartan. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. If that's your sort of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you stay notified when I do upload new content. And if you do enjoy this video or any other videos I put out, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It really helps your channel grow, and it's free and easy for you to do. With all that out of the way, guys, once again, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Jazwares Spartan Collection Hero Spartan. Now, I have not played the new Halo Infinite video game because I don't have an Xbox. The last Xbox I bought was an Xbox 360 back in the day, so I unfortunately do not have the new Halo, but my friend does, and I've seen on social media countless other people do, and apparently this is just the hottest skin that everybody's after, and I think it's so cool that Jazwares decided to go ahead and put it in their Spartan collection line, and it just, you know, and basically release it alongside with the game, essentially. So that's pretty cool, and I have to admit, it is a dope ass skin, and this thing looks super cool. As you can see, it is samurai inspired and all that stuff, and of course, with it being samurai inspired, he comes with an energy sword. But before we get into those accessories, let's go ahead and take a look at his alternate hands. He does come with 5 alternate hands. He does come with a pair of, and I'm super excited that Jazwares decided to bring this back for this series of the Spartan collection, and hopefully the future series as well. A pair of trigger finger hands, people. Thank you so much, Jazwares. I don't know if it was my videos or other people's videos, but they listened when we said we want some trigger fingers, because in the last 2 waves, or the last 2 series as they call them, they didn't have trigger fingers. I had to create them by basically taking an X-Acto knife and basically just slicing a line in, you know, where the index finger and the middle finger were connected, and creating a trigger finger for myself. And they are also showing that they're improving on how they present figures. So in series 2, we did get a figure with an energy sword in it. However, he only came with 1 hand to hold it, you know, the way you're supposed to hold the energy sword, with, like, you know, 2 fingers on each side. So he only came with 1, and they kind of learned from that one, and so this time they actually give you a pair, so you can either hold the energy sword in your right or your left hand, whichever you want. As you can see right there, the fingers are kind of split in the middle, and as you can see there in his hand as well, they're split so that piece can go right through it. So yeah, you do get a pair of trigger finger hands and a pair of energy sword finger hands. Next up, you do get, of course, some basic fisted hands, because Spartans like to get down hand-to-hand combat style too. So you do get those, and of course you get the 1 unique hand, which is the 2-finger salute, the move forward, or like you're touching to your comm in your head or your helmet, you know, different types of thing. Multifunctional hand, that's what I call this. So a total of 5 extra hands in total. Next up, let's go ahead and pull him forward and pull these accessories off of him. First up, let's go ahead and take a look at the blaster that he comes with. Unfortunately, unlike the other figures in this line, he cannot hold his weaponry on his sides or anywhere on him. I think not even on his back. Yeah, not even his back. I mean, it looks like this piece is supposed to pop out, but I don't know if I want to pop it out. It seems to be in there pretty good. So yeah, that's the only downside to him, but he is, you know, a special skin and stuff, so it is what it is. And he comes with this, you know, metallic skirt right there, so it kind of hinders that ability to put stuff there anyways, but not really, I guess. I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess you could just slide it right there. Look, it holds right there. So if you really wanted to, you could just slide it in right there, and it holds pretty well. I'm shaking him, and yeah, so but he does come with this blaster right here. I have no idea what it's called. I should have kept the box so I could tell you guys, but I didn't. So yeah, but it's nicely done. They did add a little brown paint right here to the grippings. So previous releases of this gun were pretty plain, I have to admit. It was just this gray kind of paint, but now they're adding a little accent paints right here, which is really nice. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the energy sword. So along with improving the hand options of both, you know, right and left energy sword holding hands, they also upgraded their energy sword. So since their other figure only came with 1 hand to hold it, they basically only detailed and did stuff like this to one side. Whereas now that you can hold it on either hand, they've done it to both sides. So both sides contain nice paint apps and detailing. And so yeah, that's another improvement. So yeah, Jazwares, good job on that. Thank you for, you know, listening to us and making improvements. Now, there is going to be one other thing that I'm going to talk about that I do hope that they make an improvement on soon, but we'll get into that in a bit. So let's go ahead and just take a nice close look at this guy. As you can see, he is just really fucking cool. I mean, he's just, samurai to the max. Super cool. So, super detailed. This sculpt is amazing. I mean, look at the detailing in the helmet and the rivets and everything. Super cool. I absolutely love this guy. Now, I did find this guy at Target within the last week or so, and they only had 2 Master Chiefs on the shelves, the Halo 2 and the new series Halo or Master Chief. And so I picked those up, and I went and asked somebody if they had them in the back, and they scanned it. They said, oh yeah, we have a shit ton. So lo and behold, they came back with the whole wave in their arms, and I was able to pick one of these guys up for my friend Robert, since he was looking for him as well. But yeah, guys, super cool sculpt, super cool armor. I really wish I could play the game now because of this. But with that being said, guys, let's move on into articulation. So looking at his head articulation, he can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. You're not going to get any wobble, swabble, any kind of movement like that. He can barely look down and kind of just look straight back at you. His arms do go out all the way to a T-pose with a, no butterfly joint. We do get 360 rotation at the bicep, as well as 360 rotation at the shoulder joint. Oh, wait, is that? No, it's not a butterfly joint. The armor right here is attached to the lower arm, so you don't have to worry about that. You do get double hinge elbows right there. You do get rotation at the wrist right there, as well as hinging in and out. Now, this is where my other gripe is with this figure, which I hope they fix soon. It is the torso articulation, which is absolutely none unless you literally, let me see, pop him off the ball and you pose him up. So you can pose him this way, and I think it's because the way his armor sits, and it is right here, he can sit on it, but that's not every Halo figure, so yeah, I really wish they fix that, and I hope it comes soon in the next series or so, because once you put it back on, he has no articulation in the mid-torso waist area at all. Taking a look at the leg articulation, he can kick out pretty far, so he can actually join the cheerleading squad if you kick it out all the way. It's kind of, oh wait, let's see if I move that out of the way, if we can get it out a bit more. Yeah, there we go. I think that's pretty good. I say he can join the cheerleading squad right there. And he does come with a thigh cut right there. You do get rotation at the, do you? No rotation at the knee. My bad, guys. You do get double hinge knees right there, but they're kind of chunky, so can't kick his own ass. You do, let's put his legs back straight. You do get rotation at the ankle right there, hinging up and down, but very slightly. And you do get toe articulation up and very, very far down. So that is all the articulation that this guy comes with. So like I said, all in all, a great figure. Just the only thing they really need to work on with these guys is that torso, but it's kind of understandable with them being just heavily armored guys. I feel like it just comes with the territory, but and I feel like some of these joints are just a little too exposed, but it is what it is. I mean, it's Halo. You can't really be like, well, that's not real life. Well, it's not. It's Halo. So, it is what it is. I'm happy with this series, with this new Spartan collection. And, yeah, guys, with that being said, join me every Sunday morning on Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast, where we go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy. And if you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day. thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out if you like what you see. Leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of any figures I do reviews on for this channel, go ahead and check me out over on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I post all my unboxings. And join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much to this channel sponsor, Jazwares Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, Pokemon card, and toy print needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. Jazwares Store. Check them out, guys.